Hey Aries, I'm about to do your soul ties reading for whatever time period where you see it, but I already pulled your cards for your first reading. For time's sake, although I am going to clarify some of them, but I'm going to do a second reading that's going to let you know there are most likely actions towards you over the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks after whenever you see it. So, starting with y'all, it's always a whole lot of fiery energy with the Aries. I got the Ace of Wands in reverse, the Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you see them as somebody who you're not getting what you want from with the Ace of Wands. I would say you lost the fire for them or your attraction to them, but then your feelings for them is being represented by the Eight of Wands. So that means you want to see some sort of like progress, action with them. So I don't know if you're going back and forth, but it's like, fuck them, I don't want them, and then you're like real fired up and wanting them. Like you're trying to tell yourself that because you're not seeing any action from them, that fuck them, and then it's like the next minute you're like really longing for them, wanting communication with them, or wanting to see things go forward. Maybe it's like the more you don't interact with them, the more you want them. With the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, your issue being that you don't see things happening the way you want. Like you're not getting what you want from the situation. That's your issue. Can you please clarify Aries energy towards this person? King of Wands, more fire, clarifying fire. Okay, so things seem to be very cold, stale, dry right now with this person because we got the Queen of Swords at the bottom. So clarifying the Ace of Wands was the King of Wands. So what you need in your life, you want sex again. It's always very sexual energy with the Aries. Well, lately, these last couple of readings. The King of Wands and the Ace of Wands in reverse is like you want satisfaction from them, you want sex from them, but you're not getting it with it. Like, and I don't think it's because they don't want to give it to you, but I'm going to wait to go into their energy. I don't know if you feel like you're going to make a plan to move things forward or make a plan to get what it is that you want from them, which I feel is very fiery sexual energy, Aries. So Ace of Wands could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you could be dealing with another fire sign, or this just could be all you. Trying to figure out how you can make things happen or how you can get what you want out of the situation. And the Wheel of Fortune was clarified by the Two of Cups. So, wanting to come together, feeling like this person is your soulmate, not being able to shake your feelings or ignore your feelings. Or it seems like no matter how many seasons come and go, how much shit changes with you or with them, you always feel connected to them emotionally. And that's an issue for you, okay? Okay. So if that matched you, then how they see you as the Five of Swords in reverse. So they see you as somebody who they want to come out of conflict with. Somebody who, if y'all had an argument or something, they want it to be resolved. Or you're just somebody who they never want to beef with again. And they want to have communication with you. With flipped over when I was clarifying their cards was the Ace of Swords again, which came out for their feelings. So we got the Ace of Swords twice. So this person wants to communicate. They either want to give you an apology, or they wanted to communication to start up and go for it as if there was never an issue. I feel like they could want to talk to you again, but they don't really want to address whatever the issue was in the past. They just want things to be fresh and new and like pretty much let's start over type of energy. How they see you as somebody who they want to start over with. Because we have aces, and I know this is not a person who you just met. Well, it could be a person who you just met. If it is, they want to get things going. If it's not, it's somebody who wants to get things started, but in a more solid way this time, because they have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, which is about feeling victorious and about seeing growth in the material realm in a more practical way, not just sexual. They want you to spend valuable time together, have conversations that they feel are valuable. If you already have done that, they want to start doing that again. If you two never went there as far as a relationship or like really exchanging your thoughts and ideas. That's what they want to do. But the second reading I'm going to do is going to tell you more about how they see you. But their issue is, hold on, I had to pick shit up off the floor. But their issue is that the World card being here, things ended. This is also about cycles starting or ending. So they feel like they have unfinished business with you. Like things may have ended, but when I just clarified, what fell out was the Hangman. So they feel in limbo. Like they don't feel like it's over. Like it's not over. Even if you're not talking, they feel like this is not over. They could feel like they're waiting on you or waiting for things to change or restart. But with the Hangman coming out to clarify the world, they definitely feel like it's not over. Alright, so now I'm going to go into their most likely actions, or their energy and action towards you over the next 2 weeks. Keep in mind, this is if the energy stays the same. So if you haven't been talking to them and you decide to like go to their job or like pop up at their house or something, of course the energy might change, because this is if the energy stays the same. We all have free will. So what is this person's most likely energy and action towards the person who is reading this for? That just fell out in a way where I don't know what is what. So let's see. Okay, one more. So they're trying to resist temptation right now. Oh, I'm going to go over those cards at the top in a minute. Alright, they're trying to resist temptation with the Strength card and the Sun. So they feel intuitively guided to reach out to you to make it clear to you that they want you, pretty much, with the Strength card and the Sun coming out together. And then the Sun is always top of the King of Swords. So it's like they want to communicate something to you about how they feel or how they see you, or that they want you, or they can't stop thinking about you. Because Strength card, a lot of times it's like trying to resist temptation, like trying to feeling very much tied to something, but it's someone because it's the love reading. So feeling very tied to you, with this being their action and energy towards you, but trying to like keep their cool, or not trying to go back into whatever energy you two may have had in the past. But this situation is burdening them. Not getting what they want from you or not being around you is becoming a burden to them. It's something that they can't really ignore, no matter how much they try. Even with the sun is something that can't be ignored. Like, if it's right there, you know, beaming down on you, burning your face or whatever, it's like you can't really ignore the sun. So it's like you are something that follows them around. The memories of you or how they feel about you follows them around. They can't really get you out their mind, but it's something they don't want to give into for whatever reason. I don't know. So in the recent past, they were spying on you. Yeah, while you two were not talking, but the Page of Swords being over top of the Five of Pentacles, that they were checking on you some type of way, whether like social media, if they have ways of seeing you live your life, I guess they have been doing that. Some type of spying or asking about you or researching into you or looking over your text messages or thinking about what things that you said over and over again, trying to make more sense of it. So either they're focused on work or school or however they make money, their business or something, or either this is about them wanting to cooperate with you, Aries. Why is this Three of Pentacles here? Oh, what came out was the Eight of Pentacles, which is about craftsmanship. Of course, with the Spider being slow, tedious, work, progress towards whatever they're working on. So I feel like they're focused on their work or their business, their craft, and with the Five of Cups being at the bottom, it's like in order for them to not think about missing you or being sad or regretful about shit with you, they're trying to focus all their energy on their work, or something that they're trying to manifest in the material realm. In the near future, with the Five of Wands, I feel like this person with the Five of Wands is going to come in with like, but not in a like loving way. I feel like it's going to be more like, so you're not going to talk to me, or so you're not going to like, I feel like they're going to communicate with you, but it's not going to be very loving. I mean, it's underlying love there, right? But I don't think they're going to come in expressing it. I don't know if that's just how they are or what. But why is this Five of Wands here? Yeah, they're going to give you something, but it's something that's going to be like confusing. Because the Five of Wands energy is like, I don't know what to make of this, or energy being pulled in too many different directions. So they're going to extend their time or energy towards you, but it's going to be something that it's like still a little bit confusing for you, or like you don't know where they're trying to go with this. But they see themselves trying to be the King of Swords, so being very emotionally detached, like I was saying, straight to the point in their communication. But how they see you is the Knight the Knight of Cups. So they see you as a very playful, fun person to be around. Someone who's a lot wiser than you appear. Justice. You could be somebody who likes to sing or dance or not, or you could just have a very creative or different sense of humor. That's like refreshing to this person. Some sort of refreshing energy you have towards them, and that's how they see you. But they want to make things right with the Justice card. Temperance. So they see you as someone who was destined to come into their life, someone who they were destined to cross paths with, and someone who they are destined to come back together with temperance, because temperance is about putting together two different elements in order to create an element that hasn't been made before. Or so I feel like with this being a love reading, it's about you and them coming together, merging together to create something different than how it was done in the past, if that makes sense for y'all. So they're hoping to not be left out in the cold. They're hoping to come in from the cold with you. Okay, and they're going to try to do that with the Knight of Wands being here. But that's a very sexual, very inconsistent energy. So I'm going to clarify, because it doesn't always mean they'll be inconsistent. It could just mean they'll come in quickly and very charming, passionately. I'm not talking about like in their words, but in their actions. Like, I don't think they express themselves. They express themselves better through action than through words. And then what comes out was the Magician and then the Eight of Wands. So you're going to get what you want. You see them as, you feel the Eight of Wands towards them, and you're going to get what you want. Like, because the Eight of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, so there is going to be communication that leads to action. The Magician is like taking action, doing things, using everything that you have that's available to you in order to get what it is that you want. So that's what this person is going to be doing. I don't know if they're going to be in and out, but I don't feel like the Knight of Wands means that they're going to be in and out. And I don't want to clarify, because I think more than one Aries is going to see the reading. So it's going to be different for every Aries, but I feel like it's definitely going to be energy, well, action, unexpected action from this person to manifest something with you. They have a whole lot of built up sexual energy towards you, and I feel like they're going to be releasing that or trying to. It's like the same thing in the background. So I feel like it's saying like the fire or whatever desire you feel towards them, they feel towards you. Okay, sorry Aries, but I'm going to go over these cards at the top that I pulled already, which is pretty much your advice. So for your side, we have consciousness. So it's telling you to, with all the blues, like purplish blue, I feel like it's telling you you need to express what it is that you know, what it is that you feel. Like the things you've been intuitively feeling or spiritually knowing without having an explanation. It's telling you to find a way to express those things, find a way to communicate those things. It says consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. So the other aspects of a relationship, because you have a lot of fiery energy, not saying of course you talk to the person, but maybe just being more considerate of their other needs, I guess, or other things that could be going on with them. And the energy that they need to take on, or their advice, is authority. So I feel like both of you, it's saying that both of you need to be more sensitive to each other's needs, because what this is saying is, because it's green and yellow, so the green reminds me of the heart chakra, the yellow reminds me of the solar plexus, it's a little orange in there, which reminds me of the sacral chakra. So it's like finding the power and sensitivity. Please. I said please. Wow. Finding the power in being sensitive as opposed to being aggressive or standoffish, or like this King of Swords, because that's what's representing them. So being more loving in the way that they express themselves, I feel like it's the message Spirit has for them, or the advice Spirit wants for them. But this is a mutual energy between the both of you. So both of you are waiting on each other, assessing the situation, between you two, looking at what you put in and what you got back, and pretty much waiting on each other. So Aries, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Peace.